Look at that.
Recently, I've been travelling through Europe in my self-built camper van, my little tiny home on wheels, searching for stunning, picturesque locations, along with some other places of interest, some right on my doorstep and some completely off the beaten track.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I am still in the Pyrenees Mountains. Yesterday I left that little place, Point of Espagne, or whatever it is it's called. I know I'm not even getting anywhere near these correct pronunciations, but they're close enough. So we're on the other side of the Pyrenees. My intentions were to get to this place, but we got as far as here and the road just narrowed right down. Then I started getting the signs on the road saying about a 3.5 ton van and wideness and all that sort of thing, because these lanes are just narrowed right down. You can barely get 2 cars down that road, never mind 2 camper vans. I did get talking to a guy this morning in a camper van, and he says he got halfway and turned back. He said it was just too dodgy. He says you would end up getting wiped out. There's no barriers on the side of the roads. The drops are absolutely phenomenal. That's not for me. So I'm glad I made the decision to turn back, and this is how I ended up right here. I am just over the halfway mark from this 2-month European road trip. There's a lot of stuff I didn't get to see, a lot of stuff I couldn't get to see, because there was some sort of law changed here on the 1st of June saying about camper vans and all that sort of thing. We have to get taxis and buses and all that sort of crap, and I wasn't paying it. So we've had to draw up a new list. We've only literally 4 weeks, and I want to leave Normandy, at least 8 days in Normandy. I need to be back in Cherbourg for the ferry, which is on the 5th of August. So there's 5 things I marked out on the map last night, and if I get to cover these 5 places, that is 3,500 kilometers of driving. So we're going to spend a few days here. I'm going to try and get this drone up. These hawks and eagles are everywhere, and there's all signs saying no drones, no this, no whatever. I get it. If they see it, they'll take it. So where I am now, I'm roughly 1,500 meters above sea level. It is absolutely stunning. The place is gorgeous. The sound you can hear in the background is the noise of the bells around the sheep's necks. The farmers are bringing them off the fields, and every bloody sheep has got a bell around its neck and just going ding dong, ding dong. Actually, here they are there. Yep, that's the sheep, all the way back up the hills. Oh, the situation with the mirror. The situation with the mirror, just in case you're wondering. The mirror is holding out. It is still there. It is still stuck to the side of the van. The cable ties and all that sort of thing, they are holding out. And it turns out there was a 45 or 50 euro access fee you had to pay to the sister company who the AA would have sent to me in order to replace that mirror. So instead of hanging around for all that, I've just drew a line below it. I can get a mirror back in Belfast for 20 quid. I've already got one sorted, and I'll fit this thing myself so that if it ever happens again, I know how to fit it. So that's a line drew below the mirror. The mirror is staying the way it is until we get back home. We're moving on. So I'm going to head back down this hill, head back to the van, get a bit of dinner on, and we'll see what happens. Donegal, County Mayo, County Kerry have absolutely nothing on this place. They are well blown out of the water. And it's that warm, even the donkeys and the sheep are taking shelter. I absolutely fell in love with this place. The place is absolutely gorgeous, stunning. Not bad for a plan B. So this is one of these so-called ridge monkeys. This is my first time using it, so please be kind. We'll give it a go and we'll see exactly what this is all about. Oh wow, that actually worked. few people have been asking me, what do I do for a shower whilst I'm on the roads? So here's my setup. This is a 12 volt portable high pressure electric shower, and for the sake of £20, this is a handy and a brilliant bit of kit. It is so easy to use. Just fill a bucket with water, stick the pump into the bucket, plug the unit into your vehicle's 12 volt socket, switch on the vehicle, and that is it. And literally this is me for the next few days. However, on the morning that I was leaving, I had a good look about, the skies were clear, there was no eagles, no hawks, no nothing. So up with the drone, and no sooner than I got a good bit of height, there she was. She had scoped it. So I brought the drone back down real quick, straight back into the case, because she was still hovering, showing a lot of interest in it. She even had a wee low swoop. Lucky enough, I had the camera handy, just in case she tried to make a move for the drone. But putting all that aside, it was absolutely amazing to watch it. The thing was stunning. So that is here done. It is now time to get back onto the roads, and the next place on my list is the bridge at Avignon. So a lovely wee drive along the Col Du Soulor Pass, and for the first time I think the realisation of just how big France was, I think that has kicked in. The country is huge, and with the heat and the tiredness kicking in, energy levels not great. So I stopped halfway at an area overnight, so back up at 6 AM, had another crack at it, and got there in the end. Started off well, but I've never felt so unsafe as I did here. You were constantly watching your cameras, watching for people coming behind you on bicycles. Then some idiot thought it was a good idea to prank me with the old spray bottle on the back of the head and spoofing the sneeze. And me being a germ person, well, let's just say that didn't go down too well. And with the danger of YouTube pulling this video, I'll leave that right there. I came to see a bridge, not that one, but this one. This is the bridge at Avignon, a famous medieval bridge originally spanning the Rhone River. There's only 4 of its 22 arches remain today after it was destroyed with floods and all that sort of thing. It is a World Heritage Site and is a very, very popular tourist attraction. Right, I've seen it. Now let's get the hell out of here. €40, 40 fucking euro I was charged for staying here. It's a bloody dump. Noisy teenagers running around, running amok. If you want a peaceful, quiet place to stay, then stay the hell away from here. I'm going back to the mountains, so Lac de la Rouge is next on the list. Another long drive. Same thing again, I'll drive as much as I can, get a night's sleep, and I'll get there the next day. Now for some reason, it actually took me another day to get there, if I'm honest. There was plenty of naps on the way, plus the qualifiers for the Tour de France were on. But I got there in the end, and boy was I about to be spoiled. Bonjour. So this is Lac de la Rouge. It is roughly 6:30 in the evening. All the crowds have all left. This is a very, very busy place. Hopefully I'll have the place to myself and we'll try and get a couple of nice shots. So the sun is that way. We need to be shooting that way. Ooh. 3 days it took me to get here in that van. Wasn't it worth it? Place is absolutely gorgeous. It is so peaceful. It is a very, very busy wee place. You can only come down here first thing in the morning or last thing at night. The crowds that come to this place during the day is absolutely huge. You can't get moving, you can't get photographing anything, and you can't get anything done with the drone. Speaking of the drone, I came down this morning around about 6:30, 7 o'clock, that sort of thing, to try and get a wee bit of drone footage before everybody started to arrive, and it went completely tits up. In order to fly the drone, you have to have 7 satellites, or else the thing goes into something like sport mode, that sort of thing, attitude mode, and it just goes crazy if you haven't got full control of it. There's only 5 satellites here and you need 7. So of course I knew better and I sent the drone up. I got the drone about 30 foot into the air. The thing went absolutely boogaloo. Started spinning around and tossing around and doing all this. The thing went absolutely crazy. I had to hit the kill switch, I had to crash land it, and it wasn't good. I think I've burnt the motors out, the propellers are all cracked. I can't get the connection between the actual controller and the actual drone. It is trashed. But other than that, everything has went absolutely brilliant. We've got a beautiful wee park up. It's €12 a night. It's got toilets, it's got showers, it's got everything. The place is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So we'll probably stay here tomorrow and head off the next morning really, really early. The next destination on the list is actually Switzerland. It's a 6-hour drive away from here. And to be totally fair, we are being absolutely screwed to the ground by these tolls. But I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to go into a full rant about the tolls and how much it costs us to get here. It's such a beautiful place. I'll save that for another time. And with the amount of driving that I've done over the last 6 weeks, it's taken its toll. I'm absolutely shattered. So I'll make a decision the day after tomorrow whether or not we're going to go into Switzerland, and if not, I'm going to head back the way towards a place called Nevers, and that's where the body of St Bernadette lays in state. I want to see that, and I also want to get to Normandy. I want to spend at least 7, 8, 9 days in Normandy. We'll see how things go. So, here's the park up. I strongly suggest either arriving first thing in the morning or last thing at night, and if you do, this will give you views like this. And I also suggest downloading the app to pay for the parking, because you could be standing in blistering heat. Just download the app, it will then give you the number of the machine, and that's the one you pay for. And believe it or not, that is an actual bus stop. So we say a big adieu to Lac de la Rouge, and thank you for having us. In terms of scenery and all that good stuff, this place is going to take some beating. So we make our way up out of the valley, up the windy road, down the other side of the mountain, and start the journey to the town of Nevers. So Nevers it is. And that's us. We're like for fuel. We're good. I'm on the wrong side of the road. Move over. That's us out of here now. Whoa, one more ramp. Yeehaw, we are out home in the boat. Back down the mountain.
What a lovely wee road to drive on. The views are absolutely spectacular. So this is the city of Nevers, and making my way through its narrow windy streets, I finally arrive at the chapel of St Bernadette, the Sisters of Charity of Nevers. If you have seen the movie The Song of Bernadette, this is the convent St Bernadette left Lourdes for. She spent her last remaining years here, and this is where the incorrupt body of Bernadette Soubirous, who died in 1879 at the age of 35, this is where her body lays.